Then let's play some more.
I say he's in that 15 to 20 range.
I say 20 and below.
No,
20 and below. You talking about?
You be just being disrespectful.
You talking about Derek Carr? Maybe
he's better.
Eli Manning.
He's better than Derek Carr.
Right.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, Derek. I'll take Derek Carr over Dak. I'm sorry.
Let's look at this. Jameis.
Jameis has more upside.
We've seen Jameis. Whatever.
Jameis is not improved. Jameis is the same dude.
Yes.
Crab legs.
Dak hasn't improved. That's funny. That's hilarious. Dak hasn't improved.
No, but Dak is more of a game manager. You can't compare him to the guys that really take shots. Like, Jameis is a drop back guy.
Right.
Dak is more of your Flacco or, no pun intended, Kirk Cousins, Alex Smith.
You like that? Kirk Cousins is winner for me.
Kirk Cousins sucks.
He just cracked me up. You like that?
So
Kirk Cousins is the epitome of white privilege.
Ooh.
I'm sorry we're going right here in the first episode.
Okay. You know, I if you guys want to hear more of that ratchet stuff, go to Country Cousins. I hope we're going to be different. Shout out to Country Cousins. That's a great pod. Country Cousins. I love Country Cousins. You should subscribe to Country Cousins.
3 years, $84 million guaranteed.
Highway robbery.
Kirk Cousins, if you ever watched their games, last year or the year before, Redskins, you had to watch Redskin games.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2 a year. What happened with Kirk Cousins? They would get down 27-10.
And he just start chucking it.
And he'd throw it 25 times in the fourth quarter. And all of a sudden, he's got 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But
he did it in a quarter.
The inflated numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas if he managed the game the right way the whole game, you wouldn't be fucking.
He had like 250.
Yeah, 220, a touchdown, a strip sack.
Right. So I got it. Dak is Andy Dalton. Him and Andy Dalton in the same bubble, same world.
Right.
Okay.
Better than average. They're not but Fumble Sanchez.
No.
That is
They're not Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson better than Sanchez.
For the level
he showed that in the fourth quarter.
But no, when you talking about white privilege, that's Mark Sanchez.
No,
fuck that. You're telling me you would go out and get, and this is part of the reason I hate the Redskins as just the entirety. Like, you're really telling me you'd rather get Mark Sanchez and Josh Johnson than Colin Kaepernick. But you already have a fucked up name, so you should already be okay with getting some heat.
But, bro, that's funny. That probably needs to be addressed, that the Redskins of all teams wouldn't go.
Like, man, we don't want to do this because it's too much. Really?
But Sanchez was on their team in the preseason, I think.
But I don't care. And even further. Hang on. Even further.
I'm trying to do something.
Even further. You're also the same team. Your name is racist as shit. You also signed Women Beater McGee, the newest member. And you're telling me you don't want everything that goes along with Colin Kaepernick. So you've already got Native Americans who hate your organization. You already have women's rights organizations who hate your organization, but you don't want to add Colin Kaepernick.
They don't want the trifecta.
So
if you already down, you here now. You here now. Just like if you a little kid, you late, you in trouble for curfew. I might as well stay out. I'm already late.
Makes sense.
No lie. If I'm late to work, I just continue my late streak. I'll go get some breakfast.
Yeah, I'm late.
I'll go get gas. Like, what's going to change at that point?
That is true.
Unless I'm late to a meeting.
Just to let you know, Mark Sanchez is Hispanic, so he don't have white privilege, good sir.
I think he's one of those who's got a weird Hispanic name, but like he ain't. There's nothing about him.
No, he's a California kid. Laid back, but yeah, I get the point you're trying to make.
But beyond that, they signed him and a black dude. So they can't be too terrible as far as...
They signed 2 minorities.
That's what I'm saying. But they can't... Were they going to go anywhere with, even if they brought in Cap?
At least you can put some butts in the seats.
You think they put butts in the seats?
Yes, I do, because I don't care what they say. Controversy sells.
True, but...
And the man can still play.
But they're in D.C. This is Trump's America right now, right? His backyard. So he would have... Dan Snyder, come here and try to set it down.
Then Colin Kaepernick, I need you to be the martyr on this. I need you to go there.
But,
should take one for all of them.
but I think if Cap would have signed with the Redskins, they would have made the playoffs because he'd have been a dual threat. Period. It would have helped out the running game with AP because now AP stats about to suck, and it might sink my fantasy football season this year because I'm in the playoffs and I got AP as my running back. As one of my running backs.
I'm gonna say, I hope not like the running back.
Oh, Barkley is the running
there
back.
you go. And I hate the Giants, but like, okay.
So, they just showed like they're rather let I'm taking a slogan from from a Pride slogan. They letting hate win right now. You know what I mean?
Man, you reach for that one.
Yeah, you did. But I mean, I'll
Was
take
that
it.
not a slogan?
That's
I'll
2
take
points.
it. Yes,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I'll take it.
That was one of their slogans.
I don't follow that.
You couldn't help but to see it. It wasn't about following. It was in your face.
Well, you know he doesn't follow that because he had some hateful things about Landry and Beckham. So you know hates his heart. Let the hate out your heart, boy.
You got hate in your heart, let it out. But all right, another question. Can you realistically see yourself advancing in the playoffs? You, Mr. Cowboy.
If we play the Bears in the first round, I think it would damn near take all the energy to beat the Bears, and after that, you might be spent. I think Dallas's real factor is the defense. Like that's
They defense is something.
the defense is
solid.
That's
Can I make one more possibly racial interjection here?
Country Cousins.
It's about Sean Lee,
No,
Oh, who never stays on the field?
it's about the other one.
Vanden Bosch.
Vanderschlitz.
Vander Esch.
They give him so much credit, but a lot of the plays
Jalen-
Jalen Smith makes, and he'll get the cleanup tackle. But Jalen Smith then plugged the hole, hit 2 blockers.
And did it with trying to get feeling back in his leg.
And his feet, and his foot.
Got that old drop foot.
Am I the only one that gets mad at that?
No, I see it all the time. But you know what's fine about it? Because
That dude can play though.
No, yeah, that's cool. But like, Jalen's gonna get paid,
Not by the Cowboys.
and that's fine. I just said he's gonna get paid. So Jalen, do your thing. Don't worry about none of that. This is all just this is your junior year at Notre Dame. That's all this is. Like you fine.
It feel like Booby Mouse to me.
Right. Jalen.
Jalen gets you 96 yards to the 3-yard line. Dude get to punch the ball in.
Jalen is going to get paid by the Steelers.
He fit the 8s tight.
Or
Seattle.
on the other side with
Hey, man,
Chicago.
stop that, bro.
Busta Rhymes passed out doing what you just did.
Moving your head like that, hey, that's attempted murder if you hit me, bro. If you headbutt somebody, that's attempted murder. That's 25 to life.
Okay, I'm proud of you right there. Because you wanted to say something. I know you did. I look at it. Yep.
I really did. But dude is okay. I mean, they trying to make him the next Luke Kuechly.
They're always looking for one.
That's
I mean, that's just what it is. And you're in Dallas. Come on, man. Like,
That's
I
why-
know this.
That's why Sean Lee survived so long. Sean Lee
is-
hasn't been healthy at all the last 4 years.
Sean Lee's never been healthy. What do you mean last 4?
I would never know.
When he was there, he was good.
He was there this
He was-
year.
No, I'm
No.
saying when he was healthy, he was borderline great. He was like
He was always on the cusp, but you always got hurt. So we never, like,
he could do it sideline to sideline, cover. He could do it all, but
never stayed healthy.
he couldn't stay healthy.
Could stay on that field, boy.
Your best bet is that you get Seattle
They don't want to see Seattle
in the first round. Why not?
because Seattle front 7. I watched the game this past Thursday.
Dallas' defense will handle Seattle's offense.
That's what I'm thinking.
Period.
'Cause
It
Seattle-
might not be a high scoring game. It might be
It'll be the game it was.
14-17, but it's going to be.
It'll be the Bears versus the Rams.
So
type game.
you guys in Seattle got the same record, correct? You guys on the 5-game winning streak. Seattle on the 4-game winning streak. Seattle is going to finish with a better record than you guys.
Potentially,
No, they are.
but even still, that don't matter who they playing.
And furthermore,
Oh, you saying that we got them at home?
Furthermore, they get them at home.
Ooh.
Also, Seattle has championship DNA.
That's
The
not
U-
true. They won't get them at home
Okay,
because they didn't win the division.
okay, that's fair. But Seattle has championship DNA.
Some of them do. A lot of them boys are gone.
No, Bobby
Yeah.
Wagner's still there.
One.
Russell Wilson's still there.
Two. That's it.
Doug Baldwin's still there.
He hurt.
Tyler Lockett's still there.
Baldwin ain't played damn near all year.
Baldwin has. Watch your mouth. I play with him on Madden. Watch your mouth.
And does
So Wilson-
and the other question is, does anyone
hold
give?
on.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
The head
Excuse me.
coach.
Excuse me. Madden is not real life, contrary to belief.
Hey, ball is life, cuz. Ball is life.
And buckets.
So what I'm saying is,
Nice.
So
you got Pete Carroll. You have people. The whole coaching staff. What has Jason Garrett ever won? Has he won?
Wait.
Has he won a playoff game yet?
One. Was the Tony Romo field goal fumble versus Seattle?
I want them to play Seattle first. I want them to play Seattle and lose, maybe I should say.
No, they're
Hurtful.
gonna lose. Like,
But it's your chance to avenge that.
because
Because Tony Romo will call the game.
right.
And he'll call it so good. It's like,
Well, all he'll be doing is calling all y'all plays.
true.
Here's coming X back, fullback flat.
And then
I'd have thrown it over there and got an interception. But that's just me.
shit, Dak is gonna try to hit the tight end, his short arm stuff. But then you got Bobby Wagner, Roman. I'm telling you,
Shaq Griffin.
we can put some money on this, sir.
I'm gonna say I want
I want this to happen.
I'm about to say that there's yeah.
Who's your other dream matchup?
Who's your final four that you would like to see get there?
In the playoffs,
Yeah. I mean, because it looked like it's going to be a Rams Saints collision course.
I want to
But
see.
I
Want to see the
feel
Rams
like
and Cowboys?
One of them going to fall off.
Yeah, I believe so. One of them gonna fall off.
I think the Patriots are gonna fall off. Actually,
I
I really think that's gonna happen.
from the AFC, I would love to see the Chargers
Why?
because
New blood.
new blood.
Fuck
Phillip,
them.
and Phillip Rivers,
I
bro,
hate him for some reason.
because he got
How
9
you,
kids.
how you hate him? But
He got 9
like
kids.
Mister, you like that?
Right.
I like the sound clip, the sound bit. You like that? Philip Rivers is.
I want to see the Chiefs and the Chargers. Period.
I would like to see the Chiefs.
And I would like to see the
But-
Chiefs go to the Super Bowl.
Can the Chiefs and Chargers meet in the AFC Championship because they're in the same division?
Yeah.
Because the Chargers will be a wild card.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
the
yeah,
Chiefs
yeah.
are up 14-0 right now, so it don't look like they turning back.
And then
Chiefs playing the Chargers.
Tonight?
right now,
Oh, shit.
didn't set your lineup, did you, dummy?
Hey, watch your mouth, man. Right, see?
Did you set your lineup, dummy?
Yes, I did.
Who's your fantasy football MVP this year?
Mahomes,
Without a doubt, right?
Mahomie.
Barkley.
Well, the MVP for me is always made in the playoffs. Like, yeah, you could have had a great season, but if you didn't produce in weeks 14 through 16, I can't give you MVP. So we'll have to come back to this in 2 weeks.
Yo. Plus, Mahomes just kind of looks like young Bruno. He look like let me get him a Chiefs jersey.
One quick tangent, and people might not like this, but I think Kareem Hunt could come back in the league in 2 or 3 years. I think he could get the Vic probation period, Vic after jail, sit out a year, and come back. The dude is 23 years old.
I think he can also. That's why, because he's young. And I think the parameters around the incident, i.e., she wasn't.
She was racist and shit and was popping off the mouth.
Right.
You had that shit coming and he only kicked you in the leg.
Right, so I'm just saying, she wasn't his girlfriend. She wasn't his significant other.
She wasn't in a relationship with him. She was a total stranger.
Right,
It was an isolated incident,
correct.
whereas all the other stuff happened against people, wives, girlfriends, pregnant girlfriends, side chicks, baby mamas, all the above.
Exactly.
So I'm pulling for dude to get back in the league. I'm pulling for him to stop being in all these TMZ videos as well. Like, dude.
He does have a little bit of a temper. A little bit.
Yeah.
But everyone has a temper, right?
Yeah, well, I'm just if I think this all started with Jerry Jones and his call to the front office paying the refs off. He's like, look,
Hating.
I don't need the Chiefs to be this dominant because there's no way I can beat them in the Super Bowl.
Hate. I do think
I'm waiting on Jerry Jones to call and talk about how Tyreek Hill beat up his girlfriend in college.
That's heavy.
I do think that if it all comes down to it, Kareem Hunt has a future
Where?
in the WWE.
Speak on it. Could we, wait? Can I ask? Can I throw